not even gonna say sorry for the TMI because I don't think it is. Welcome to my channel. This is what my body's doing.
Making our Christmas memories.
Hello, welcome back to Vlogmas day 9. I'm gonna do another giveaway. Just subscribe to my channel, so if you're new here and finding me through pregnancy or whatever, welcome. Thank you so much. It means the world to me. I love connecting with my subscribers, and please subscribe. I always forget to say that. Most YouTubers say that all the time and I forget. I'm gonna be giving away the skincare line from Pixie Beauty. It's all their Glow Tonic line and all their Glow Tonic things. Let's get into this and see me go from a hot mess to a pretty long-haired goddess. You cutie? Yeah. I did ask earlier today on Instagram for some questions, and I have a ton of questions to go through, so there's a lot in there. I haven't looked at these yet, but I already am seeing a few of those questions. So what's the difference between this pregnancy than with Weston? You bubby, moving my camera. First of all, I'm so blessed that I've had 2 pregnancies and I've had a baby out of one of those, you know what I mean? Like, I haven't had a miscarriage or a chemical pregnancy or anything. My heart does go out to women, and I know talking about pregnancy isn't a light topic, and I never take it lightly, and I'm literally thankful every day. Similarities and differences is my body's freaking made to be pregnant, I swear. Listen, let's not play with that. No, let go. Let go. Let go. I tried doing this earlier when my dad was watching him. No even nausea or anything. Like, it's super crazy. And honestly, this time around, I feel like even less. I was tired with Weston like all throughout the day in the first trimester, and with this pregnancy, I never was tired at all in the first trimester, which is so weird. I thought like every pregnant woman got that, just because I had it so strong with Weston. I would get like tired earlier, and I still do. Like, I can't stay up as late as I used to. I just want to be in bed earlier, but it's not like an immediate sleep, and I don't have to do it. Like with Weston, it was immediate sleep, like my body's sleeping and I had to do it. Oh my gosh. And it was just the weirdest thing ever to explain to someone. When are you finding out the gender? I could already know the gender. Just kidding, we don't know the gender yet. We will find out for sure. I'm literally, you guys, I'm dying to know right now. Oh my gosh. With Weston, I wasn't even this bad. Like, I am like dying to know the gender. I want to know who's Weston's sibling gonna be. I don't even think I said that right, English. But like, is he gonna have a baby brother? Is he gonna have a baby sister? Like, what's our future dynamic gonna be? And either I would be so blessed and so lucky to have, but I just want to know. Like, it's eating me up inside. I'm not sure when we'll share it necessarily. This pregnancy, I am just gonna go all by what we feel up to do. We're just gonna play it by ear, and I'm not gonna plan the future. Whatever we feel in the moment. If we want to wait a while, then we're gonna wait a while, and if we want to tell right away, then we'll tell right away. How are cramps compared to periods? The first cramps you get, like when you first are pregnant, some people get that, and I did get it with Weston and with this pregnancy. They're like even lighter than period cramps, where you probably could just not even notice them. I like how this person phrased it. Do you think you'll find out the gender again this time, or wait until the baby's born? Because it is sweet to wait until the baby's born for people, just not us. Do you feel a bit more relaxed this time around, knowing what to expect with labor? No, just because I was extremely relaxed the first time around. I was so excited for birth the first time around, and I'm like even more excited. I love birth. That's my favorite part about everything. I love pregnancy. Ugh, missed that. I love pregnancy, but if you guys have been following along, I love birth the most out of every single stage. Birth is my favorite. I would birth every day. Not really, but once a month, that would be awesome. Do you have morning sickness? No, I've never had morning, night sickness, nothing. How did you know you were pregnant besides the test, symptoms before the test? Okay, if you guys watch my video, I was completely shocked. Like, I had 2 negatives before, and the reason I was testing is just because, not because of symptoms, I was testing just because we were wanting a baby and we know what we're doing, and when you know when your period's supposed to come, you know, then you just test. So that's why I was testing, but I had already tested twice before, in which people are confused by, because it looks like I was testing way too early when those negatives came. But like on my phone app, which that's obviously not right with ovulation, but on my phone app it said I ovulated like a week before, so I thought I was testing like when a positive would show, and really I ovulated a whole week after, which I also thought, Weston, not with the light, baby, come here, baby, yeah, you're beautiful. But I ovulated a full week late, which I also thought that was probably when I ovulated because of my fluids. I just know my body, and I knew that those fluids were ovulation fluid, and that's why we made sure to have sex then, and boom, I got pregnant. But I only tested because I knew there was a chance I could be, but I didn't have any symptoms or anything. I think I was a little bit more tired, but like nothing extreme at all. It wasn't like, I just didn't think I was pregnant because of the 2 negatives, and because my breasts weren't tender, and with Weston they were definitely tender. So if you guys watched the video of me finding out, like I was truly just in a state of shock. Like I did not expect it, and typically like you're looking at like a test with like 2 lines and like, oh, do you see it, and it literally, I just flipped it over and it said pregnant. I was so shocked. Do you feel like you're showing more this time around? No, I do not feel like I'm showing more this time around, actually, which I'm so shocked by, especially being like postpartum. I definitely thought, and like my body literally just went through this, so I definitely thought I was gonna show faster this time around, but I have not. Like I just looked at a picture of myself when I was 13 weeks pregnant, which is literally just like in a few days, with Weston, and I'll put it up on the screen. It could have been a bloated night, I guess, but I know I started showing like right after the first trimester with Weston, and I still am like not much of a difference. I'll show you guys my belly right now. Like, isn't it that crazy? I'm not flexing. Now I'm flexing. No, I'm not. But isn't that crazy? In a few days I'll be 13 weeks. Yeah, and then that's flexing. You can't see much of anything when I flex anymore. The extensions are a bit lighter than my hair when I got it colored. I wanted it a little bit lighter. They still work when they're in. It just looks like an ombre almost. Do you and Grant have any names picked out? Love that. Yes, we have both names picked out if we have a boy or girl. Our girl name has been decided way before Weston's name was even decided, before we were ever even pregnant, and it's the most special name ever to us. So I'm gonna be low-key sad if we can't use that, because it's just so special. Like I can't explain it. Oh my gosh, my light. One ring light broke, so I need to get another one out. We've never seen it before. It's a family name, and I really wish I would have never told a soul the name, but I've been really picky. Like I hadn't told like anyone except like family when we first found the name. Again, before we were even pregnant, we called all my parents, and we were like, and Grant's parents were like, we have our girl name, like if you don't like it, like don't tell us, because we are like connected to this name. The first second we thought of it, it has a lot of meaning behind it, and we told, I was gonna say something that could possibly give it away. I just wish I wouldn't have ever like opened my mouth to anyone about the name. It just feels so special to us. We've never seen it anywhere. Totally made up family name, and I can't even explain the immense connection I have with this name. So if we never get to use it, it's something I just want to live in my heart, or I don't know. And boy's name doesn't have a meaning. Weston's name doesn't either. But like the girl name could literally bring me to tears, and I can't even explain how connected I feel to the girl's name. Anything you're planning on doing differently with this baby in pregnancy? Yes. I'm gonna make a whole video on that. How long were you trying? Everyone's trying label is different. In November actually was gonna be the first month that we like actually were gonna try. I was gonna take my temperature. We were gonna pull out all the stops and really hope to get pregnant. But we had been since probably, I think 5 months postpartum, 5, 6, 7. So I think it took 3 months though. 2 to 3 months in between there, which is not a long time of trying at all. That's very normal. However, when a pregnancy is what you want and you see negatives, it is kind of like frustrating. Whatever makes you sad is like valid. I preach that so much, but these extensions are so nice because I don't even have to like tease. The clip on them is just so good. It just slides right into your hair. And I just washed my hair and it slides in perfectly. It was hard because like we're young, we were very fertile with Weston, we're postpartum, and you hear like you're gonna have a baby like no matter what, like postpartum, like be careful, you're super fertile. And then we were like actively trying in the sense of when I knew I was ovulating, we were having sex and then hoping for that, but we weren't pulling out like all the stops just yet. So when we kept getting negatives for like 2 to 3 months, it was upsetting because it was a lot of negatives, and you convince yourself, you're like, oh, I'm feeling tired and this is happening, and then your period comes. Or you like waste tests or whatever, you know? And I understand how truly blessed we are with that. I wish in school we were taught about like infertility and like the actual female body. Like sex does not equal baby, and there's so many different things that can help you get pregnant, and we're not like taught that, and that's frustrating. That's a good question. How does it feel being pregnant and postpartum? Do you feel like you fully healed from first pregnancy? I do feel like I've fully healed from first pregnancy. However, some of my friends that have been like postpartum over a year, like they still are having symptoms from just being postpartum, you know? So I feel like fine and stuff and healed, but who knows like if I like really would be, and now I have like postpartum or pregnancy symptoms, and if that makes sense. Extensions are in. I love them. I feel like a totally different human with them. I haven't had long hair in a hot minute, especially long dark hair. I will show you guys the clip when I surprised Grant with them, so I'll show you guys that right now. Longer. Oh, he's coming, he's here. You guys also know I'm pregnant, so I'm gonna be 10 weeks tomorrow. Here's my belly. Okay, you can turn around. Look!
Black! Why your hair gets so long? Is it fake extensions?
Yeah, duh!
Oh my gosh, I was gonna say, what the hell?
I picked this color.
That's good.
Thanks, honey.
It's like a dark purple.
You like it? I feel super weird. I feel like not me at all. So it's like just long and dark.
I feel like you need to cut that into the extensions. Those are just not.
I already did. Look.
It's perfectly straight.
Oh. Oops.
Just straight across.
Well, you don't want wonky. You think it looks too weird straight?
It'll be too straight on.
Well, we'll see. But I already cut like a lot off. They were like down to my hips.
Jesus.
I didn't cook supper tonight. So we're gonna have to eat leftovers. Okay, that was his reaction. I did cut off a lot. They were literally down to my hips. They were literally down to my hips right there.
What are you doing?
Filming. You want to say hi?
Hello.
Come say hi. Show them your face. Oh, you have your mustache. He did his mustache again. Baby daddy boy. You smell good, like you just shaved.
It's lotion.
That's what lotion will do to you. Are your thoughts on an epidural the same for this pregnancy than last? Yes, it is the exact same. I did not have an epidural. I already did. I did not have an epidural with my son, and that's how I would like to keep it again. But obviously, everything, I am very aware and I'm very interested in all women's birth process, all women's everything, all women's pregnancies, everything babies, all of it. Postpartum, every single aspect. Literally trying to conceive, okay, I'm stopping. Infertility, okay, you get it. So I am very aware that our bodies, you can't prepare what's gonna come. Yes, Barrett's chewed this up, but I still use it. You can't prepare for what your body's gonna do. So I am very aware that just because I did it without an epidural with Weston does not mean that it will go suit perfectly again this next time. However, I know my body is literally made for this, and I loved more than anything in this entire world having that experience, and I want it so bad again, and I'm so excited for it. So like hypnobirthing, I never looked into much with Wesson, and I've looked into it a bit more the second time around. And I literally did it with Wesson, and I just didn't know it was called hypnobirthing, but it's all just getting in tune and like centered with your mind. And I've said it so many times, but labor is all a mind game to me. It is all mental and just such a mind game. And yeah, I'm so excited to do it again without an epidural. I loved every single minute of it. God willing, hopefully I'm able to. How is being pregnant with a baby? I'm scared to get pregnant with a toddler. That's all on you. Like what you want, what you and your husband want, or you and your boyfriend, or whatever feels right for you. Just because it's the right time for us, it doesn't mean it's the right time for others or for you or whatever. You just kind of have to feel it in yourself, or in, you know, I don't know. You can't plan pregnancies either, ever. Like there's never going to be a perfect time. You're never going to have all your ducks in a row. However, if you don't want a baby, then that's totally fine. Any differences you noticed between boy and girl pregnancy so far? I don't really get this question. I don't know what I'm having. I had a boy last time, but I don't know if I'm having a girl or if I'm having a boy. No one asked me what I think I'm having, so I'm not going to answer that. But I do feel a certain gender this time, which I did not feel last time. I always laughed when people said that, and I still laugh at myself because I'm probably gonna be wrong. Will you get an epidural? No, I will try my absolute darndest not to, and I definitely know I can do it. Why I say that is because you just never know, like medically. If I medically need an epidural, if I medically need a C-section, if I medically need to be in a different hospital in a different state, sign me up and get me there. I want to do whatever is best for my baby. Will you do a birth vlog? Hopefully. I will be doing a birth vlog as long as everything aligns. Obviously, like I said prior, you can't really, ooh, I do want to put that on. You can't really plan. I love this stuff, you guys. I talk about it a lot. It's a Pixie product. You can't plan for things in pregnancy, okay? And I am just gonna follow like my lead with it. And so I say, yes, we're gonna do a birth vlog, but like, birth vlog, in which we did last time. But I also, like last pregnancy and everything, I was like, okay, I'm gonna show Wesson, and like I feel comfortable doing that. And obviously when I say I, it's me and Grant together, it's just my channel. However, then at the very end of pregnancy, right before having Weston, I like totally second guessed it. I'm like, I don't think I want to share him at all to the world, and I just wanted my baby all to myself. So things can change at any moment. I love looking back on that so much with Weston, and just honestly, like so many vlogs. The #1 vlog of like newborn that really stands out to me a lot, there's probably 2, but bringing him home, those moments, and even just the pictures I took on my phone that I haven't even shared, they mean so much to me, and they bring me right back to that memory. And then also when he was 5 days postpartum, and I just showed like my night or my whole day like being super honest and stuff, I just remember that like so much looking back, because it was literally what I was going through. So I hope that I'm able to as well, because I super love Wesson's and having that documented. Did Barrett ever make you think you might be pregnant before you knew? No, he didn't. And with Wesson, actually, he wanted nothing to do with me, and it was like the saddest thing ever. I hated it so much, and I wanted that to end. That's the one thing with pregnancy I wanted to end. I wanted my Barrett boy, because Grant's the play with Barrett parent. I'm the love, ushy, gushy, mushy, cuddle, waddle, kissy, wissy. Not all dogs and animals snuggle up to belly and it's like, oh, I'm so obviously pregnant because my pet is doing this. I had the opposite with Weston's pregnancy. This pregnancy, nothing's changed. How did you plan the timing? I'm planning another, but I can't decide the age gap. We accidentally almost got pregnant at 3 months postpartum. Like, what I mean by that is like, my period hadn't came yet, but I realized when we had sex that I was ovulating. And I was like, holy crap, like my period's coming, we could totally get pregnant from that. And it like freaked me out at first, but then when the negative came back, and I filmed that and I put it up, so it's on my channel. And ever since that moment, like when I got that negative and I was so wanting a positive, and that would have been like Irish twins, I was like, okay, like that just really stuck with me and meant something. And I know like 3 months postpartum, hello, like Irish twins, it's so close in age, and that's so not for people, but and don't get me wrong, because I've still relished in Weston and I'm still going to for his entire life, but also I am so excited to complete our little family, bring our family together, and give Weston a sibling. I am so excited for that, and that's just what's eating me alive gender-wise, because I want to know who his playmate's gonna be, like so bad. It's driving me up a wall. Okay. How you knew you were ovulating later, trying to conceive with my second. Good luck. And so how I knew I was ovulating is because of my discharge. I don't think it's TMI, so I'm not even gonna say sorry for the TMI because I don't think it is. Welcome to my channel. My discharge was that like egg whitey, you know, the more sticky kind. That's like what brings the sperm and flows through and can make you pregnant, you know? And so definitely know your body and figure out like your different, like what your discharge is when you're on your period, and then when you're like 2 weeks later when you should be ovulating around that time. And when I should have been ovulating, like typically with a 28-day cycle, I wasn't ovulating then. So like my app said I was, and we had sex then because it said I was, but the following week is when I knew I ovulated because it was like that egg whitey consistency and stuff. And that is when I ovulated, because I ovulated a week later than I thought. And that's because my period the time before was a 41-day cycle, which I've never had in my life. Did you have any CM changes in the beginning before you found out? Sorry for the TMI. I don't think that is TMI. I do not at all. So CM is cervical mucus. And did I have any changes in the beginning before I found out? I did not, like before I found out, no. And I would say with Weston, I didn't either. Like in the beginning of pregnancy, like the first few weeks after I knew, I think I was like more mucusy a little bit. And I know that is pretty common. However, nothing like before I found out I was pregnant. Obviously when I was ovulating, I knew that changed, but I already spoke on that. And I don't think anything is TMI in regards to pregnancy. That's something, again, that's a societal standard that we're like all grossed out by, like the human body. The human body creates babies, people, and we think that it's so easy creating babies. It's not. And it's so beautiful that our bodies know perfectly what to do. Not all of the time, but in my case, it went so beautifully, and I'm, again, so thankful for that. And I just think it is so cool and so fascinating and so magical and everything and everything and everything. And I don't think we need to have this TMI standard. If you don't want to talk about it, don't talk about it. Obviously, I'm not saying everyone needs to go out and be like, this is what my body's doing. But it's not anything to be ashamed of or anything. So I'm totally an open book. Ask away. What has been the hardest thing about this pregnancy? Any cravings? My pregnancy has not been hard at all. If it was hard, I hope you guys know me. If you're new here, you wouldn't. But if something's hard in my life, I'm gonna share it. If something's amazing in my life, I'm gonna share it, highs and lows. My pregnancy has not had one hard thing. It's been extremely easy. I haven't even been able to tell I'm pregnant. And any cravings? No cravings. Also, no food aversions. And one more thing, I wanted to tell you another symptom I had this pregnancy that I have not said yet. And that is, my friend was asking me, like, or I don't even know if she was asking me, but I was telling her symptoms that I was having this, like trimester so far, what I've experienced, and I could not think of the one symptom that I was having that was different this time, and I just remembered it. When I get hungry, I get hungry. So no cravings, no food aversions, but like I'll get hungry out of nowhere, and it's like a flick of the switch within, like if I don't get food in like a 2-minute time period, and that's like pushing it, it might be like 1, all of a sudden I just get like overly like, I just need to eat, like not nauseous, but like, you know, when you're just hungry, but it just comes out of nowhere, and it's like I need to eat now. And I didn't have that with Weston. And then due date, my due date I hadn't answered yet. Just in comments I had, it's not that I was hiding it, I just haven't felt time to answer that yet. My due date is June 18th. That's the official due date. So that's super exciting. June 18th is around the time baby's gonna come. Obviously that's an estimate. Baby could come 2 weeks early or 2 weeks later. I'm not planning baby to come early at all. Did not with Weston. I know sometimes second baby can come earlier, but I have a feeling baby will be around June 18th or later. How do you guys like these extensions from Irresistible Me? I'm gonna have them linked down below. It's my link, so if you guys want them, I don't have a coupon code for you, but if you want them, 1 second. Okay, this is all I'm doing. If you guys do want these extensions or interested in them maybe for Christmas or something, they're a great price. They're just super silky and you can like color them and stuff. The clips, there's a lot of hair in my hair right now, so that's great. They don't shy away. And the clips, again, I have like freshly washed hair, so if you know that, that means you don't have texture to your hair, and I did not even have to tease them. The clips are just very like secure, and look, my hair is like so smoothed over and they're just perfect. I love them. They're just fun. Okay, so weird seeing myself with like long dark hair. I am gonna update you guys pretty well on this pregnancy.
Making our Christmas memories.